In Western Kenya, the day begins early. Even before the sun rises, children are already on the road walking miles to school. That is, if they are lucky to attend one. Mothers wait patiently outside small clinics, hoping today there will be medicine, electricity, and a trained nurse. This is the community that raised Sylvia Otieno. And years later, after crossing oceans, building a career, and finding a new home, it's the community she came back to raise.
My name is Sylvia Otieno, and I'm the founder and CEO of Neemagracefund.
Sylvia grew up seeing both resilience and struggle side by side. People had ideas, strength, and vision, but not always the resources to turn those ideas into lasting change. Today, I'm here to tell you the sweet story of Sylvia Otieno. My name is Bonventure, and this is Moving Pictures Kenya, connecting people, inspiring Africa. Sylvia is a Kenyan American, a development professional, and now the founder and CEO of Neemagracefund. But before titles, before organizations, there was a simple belief: the best solutions already live within the community.
Now we want to see how it will operate. Now if you bring X and place it at Q, then you bring Y and place it at T. What will happen to the beam balance? Will come and calculate for us.
Across Kenya, community-based organizations are doing powerful work in health and education, but many cannot scale or sustain their impact. Limited funding, limited organizational support, and donors who want to help but don't always know how to find or trust grassroots solutions. The result? 1 in 6 children out of school, more than half the population without access to health care. Long before Neemagracefund had a name, it had roots.
We had the opportunity to visit the school, first of all, in Gem, where Sylvia had donated some books.
The school was really a building, just a small building, with a teacher who was doing her best and some volunteers who were doing their best to care for these children. As time went on, we found a wonderful partnership with St. Stephen's Church.
In 2014, members of Damascus United Methodist Church in Maryland began responding to local needs in Kenya. They collected books for orphaned children in Gemdere, supported healthcare services in Musasa villages, and most importantly, they listened.
The other opportunity that we had was to visit a project just off the top of, would you like to see and visit Joyce in her clinic? And when we arrived at the facility, very modest, we're shocked by the amount of loving care that one woman could provide in a facility that lacked any electronic equipment like we might be used to in America.
What they saw was clear. When communities lead, impact lasts.
Well, over the years, as being part of Damascus Methodist Church and knowing the NEMA mission, I contributed that way through fundraising, and I knew the importance that that mission was having for both St. Stephen and the joint partners.
Over 10 years, these grassroots efforts contributed more than $50,000 to health and education initiatives. The results were tangible. 35 students supported through tuition sponsorships, school latrines constructed, running water installed at a clinic, a maternity wing upgraded, clinics powered by solar energy. And that is when it became undeniable. Small, community-led investments done right can unlock exponential impact.
Over the last 10 years, I've been so inspired by the work of Damascus United Methodist Church and their partnerships in Kenya. We've raised over $50,000 that has gone towards infrastructure development, towards emergency relief efforts, and daily operations for both the school and the clinic that has led to where we are today.
Guided by these relationships and shared values, Neemagracefund was born.
Neemagracefund is an organization that aims to connect two groups of people. One group is a group of people that want to offer philanthropic efforts, and we connect those groups of people to those that are on the field doing the work but need resources to really be able to successfully achieve what they're trying to achieve.
It was officially launched in December 2025.
However, the work of Neemagracefund goes far back to about 10 years ago, 2014, when our founder and CEO, Sylvia Otieno, ran a book drive at our home church, Damascus United Methodist Church. And during this book drive, she was able to collect about 4,000 books, and those books were shipped to Kenya, to a very resource-poor area.
In just 3 weeks, nearly $5,000 was raised, not from institutions, but from everyday people who believed in the mission. Neema means grace. This fund exists to make sure grace reaches the communities that need it most, sustainably. Sylvia is joined by a team built on experience and trust, and a board bringing expertise in healthcare, public health, education, governance, and community engagement. Together, they ensure that heart is matched with rigor and vision with accountability.
We've gone from sponsoring 5 children in an instructional preschool environment where if we didn't support them, they would not be able to attend these preschool, to now 35, from 5 to 35.
You know, we saw the results early on of doing some small things, and I think we were all extremely impressed by the resourcefulness and how far a small effort would get.
In 2026, Neemagracefund will partner with 2 organizations, joint partners Nursing Home and St. Stephen's Early Childhood Development Education, through capacity assessments, tailored strengthening plans, and direct program grants. These partners won't just receive funding, they'll gain the systems to grow, sustain, and lead. Because this isn't charity, it's partnership. It's building institutions that will serve communities now and many more years to come.
The main thing that motivates me is the knowledge that we won't be around forever, this group that started this, and the idea that it will be enduring and ongoing longer than any of us individually is what really motivates me more than anything.
The main thing that motivates me to serve in this organization is Sylvia Otieno, and she brings an excitement and a vision that is contagious and makes us all want to be a part of it.
Sylvia Otieno left home to build a future. Now she's helping her home build its own future by investing in people, by trusting communities, and by proving that when you raise the roots, the entire forest grows.
Success for Neemagracefund looks like, first and foremost, ensuring that the school and the clinic that we currently support have created a sustainable foundation and having greater impact in their communities. And then we hope to branch out and be able to bring on similar organizations that are addressing the emergencies in their community and providing them with the resources and the support to be able to increase their impact in the communities. My message to potential partners is welcome and karibu to Neemagracefund. This is a community of people who want to have a real impact and change in our world. And by joining us, we can all work together to have that. We've seen that through the last 10 years with our Damascus United Methodist Church community. And Neemagracefund is really excited to have a platform that can even include more people, and we can all work together to be the change that we want to see.
Thank you, Sylvia, for that inspiring story. Anyone who wishes to partner with Sylvia, please visit Neemagracefund's website